Here's a story. Satan sets up religions on earth in order to take over from God's wonder. And what he does is he corrupts religions by passing information to individuals who then believe that they've heard the words of God and create religions. And he gives them power, strength, and charisma, and so that they can do so. The two religions that Satan has set up here on earth are Islam and Judaism, because you can tell they're satanic because they think they're better than anybody else, and they allow rape and paedophilia. In fact, they demand rape, paedophilia, and death in their holy texts. Now, Christ doesn't ask for any of that. I talk about Christ here, not the Bible. I talk about the words of Christ. Christ doesn't ask for any of that. He says the opposite of that. God is love. The greatest commandment, love your God, love your neighbor as yourself. So that's a very opposite to the satanic religions. Now, Satan has set up a plan. It's taken him centuries to do so. What he's done is he's seeded Europe with rape gangs. We've set them up, certainly in Great Britain, I can see them. There's hotels and centres full of young Muslim men of fighting age, ready to break out and start with the raping. Because Israel, then the Zionists get their homeland, their greater Israel. The deal they've done is the Arabs are conceding that land because they're going to get Europe. How are they going to take Europe? Through rape. Imagine that Holocaust that will be unleashed on us of the white races. We'd be finished. Finished within 10 years after that event occurring. So this is existential to us here in the West, and I say the Christian West, because if you can have Christ in your heart, one, you'll be able to fight against this and die happy, knowing that you've died in the name of Christ and for his glory and the glory of God. And if we survive, we can build a Christian kingdom in which women and children are safe, of any persuasion, colour, but with the words of Christ in their heart. Now, that's the country we could build right now if we knew that this was ahead of us, that these hotels are set up as rape gangs that are going to be unleashed on us. We could make a strike now. We could replace the king with someone who believes in God, who sets up an Archbishop of Canterbury, a new one who also believes in God would be useful. Having a head of the church, the Anglican Church, the Church of England, would be very useful to have people who really believe in God there, and then tell all the Islamists to get out of this fucking country. Either stop practicing Islam or leave. Defend our borders. No importing of anything. Borders closed. Self-sufficient island. If we can grow it, we can eat it. Organise ourselves into communities to survive, and let's defend our land. Soldiers, you have made a vow to the king. Make a vow, so you haven't got to change anything. You just stop listening to the jug-eared cunt who sacrificed your comrades on the fields of Afghanistan for nothing in order to establish a caliphate. Your comrades died to establish this system, to enable these people to enter this country to rape your mothers and your wives and your daughters and your children. Stitched up you've been, my friends, stitched up. So switch sides, let's have a new king, and let's stop this plan, Satan's plan. Don't believe me? You don't think this could possibly happen in 2024? My friends, time goes on forever. History keeps repeating. The golden age is about to begin, but there's a period of turmoil. We can make it as peaceful as possible. Make Great Britain great again. The United Kingdoms, the sovereign states of Great Britain, Ireland, ERA, I beg you, please, join our power bloc. Sovereign states, one country. The English-speaking peoples, generally, of Europe, are God's children. Defend God's island with all your heart and all your might. And if you die in the process, go with thanks, because a kingdom of heaven awaits you. I promise. I promise. Ready? Follow the rebel king. To arms.